Welcome everyone. Today I would like to talk to you about how to observe the full moon of Libra and how to use the full moon cycle of energies to help you become a more conscious and more beautiful, more balanced and more healthy individual. I would like to talk a little bit about the keynote of Libra, and then I would like to guide us in the meditation for Libra. I am taking this information from Gita Saraydarian's Wisdom of the Zodiac, Volume 3, and the information is taken today from Chapter 5. The title is Libra, Will to Create. So first let's look at why we observe full moons. In the esoteric wisdom, we are told that it is very beneficial to observe the cycles of life. The full moon is not a celebration of the full moon itself, but the energy of the zodiacal sign, the constellation of Libra, that is in direct alignment with our sun. It is a way to observe the possibilities and potentials in your life, and simply put, to become conscious of what is going on in your life on a daily basis. So if you take, for example, the full moon cycle and you observe the day of the full moon, as you expand you can observe the day before and the day after of the full moon, or even go a longer period, several days before, several days after. Eventually we are going to come to a point where we are conscious and in rhythm with all of nature. We are observing our own life, our own physical nature, our emotional nature, our mental nature, our spiritual life. We are becoming observant, conscious, and deliberate people who aren't just saying things and doing things that create more troubles for us, but rather we heal the wounds of the past and we heal the glitches and the issues that we've created in our life from past unconscious actions. So let's go to Libra today. Let me read that first beautiful sentence in this chapter. To help the universal circulation of energy, which is the energy of creation, we must adjust and balance ourselves between energy and manifestation. Balance means a state of rhythmic activity in which purpose is able to manifest using energy, force, and matter. This is from page 63. So this is a very important opening statement, which means what it is saying to me is to balance ourselves between energy and manifestation. What does that mean? The world of energy can be translated as world of information, world of awareness, world of understanding, things that we understand physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, things that we aspire toward, maybe dreams and visions that we have, virtues that we want to expand in our life. These are all understandings of the world of energy, coming in contact with feelings, information, and understandings about life is all in the energetic realm. But what this is telling us is that at a certain time in our life, we have to take a look at all the energy, all the contacts and visions that we have accumulated. And instead of having them stay accumulated around our head or around our energy body, we actually try to actualize it, put it into manifestation. When the rubber hits the road, so to speak, we will know how easy it is, or how difficult it is, or how rewarding it is to manifest in our daily life something that we believe in ourselves. So for example, if you want to have a manifestation of forgiveness in your life, you know energetically that forgiveness is an important thing. You try to forgive through your prayers, your thoughts, your energy that you send to other people to ask for forgiveness or to give forgiveness. And you see how that actually shows up in your life. There's perhaps more joy, more happiness, more understanding, more letting go and tolerance of things that have happened in your life. So the Libra period, the will to create, is to create something that is new in your life, that is an actualization or a manifestation of what you already know and believe in. So we all know and believe what we should do. Libra puts the energy in place for us of what we can do and will be doing. So you are taking action in your life. On page 64 is a beautiful paragraph that I'd like to read. The energy of Libra causes the seed of God within you to bloom. So the seed of God is the world of energies, the world that you know what you should be doing, feeling, acting, thinking. And that is the realm of God, the realm of energy. And the Libra energy causes that seed, that energy to bloom. What does that mean? To manifest. Libran energy is the fertilizer of the divinity in you. Isn't that beautiful? That Libra energy comes and takes the energy that's inside of you already, the knowledge and understanding that you have already, and fertilizes it. It gives it water, sunshine, certain nutrients, so that what? It blooms. It becomes manifest. It is not good enough to know about love or forgiveness or tolerance. The most important is to show it in our daily life. What good is it if you don't actualize it and show it that that is really how you live? Your divine seeds need some kind of nourishment. Air, sun, and fertilizer, and Libra gives it. So the air, sun, and fertilizer is the energy of Libra that comes and hits the sleeping seeds in us, the sleeping seeds of energy, and it fertilizes it and makes it bloom, and it comes out in manifestation. So your whole life is going to change and show a change after the Libra energy comes and washes over us. We take it into consideration, we utilize it, and then we manifest it. So going into Libra at this time, we may have many questions in our life, and we ponder on it, try to put it into actual life practice, and then at the end, when we come out of the Libra period, we actually see maybe a slight change in our life, maybe a major change, depending on how much shock we get. And that leads me to the next point, that when that energy of Libra comes to us, it is shocking. It is shocking for us to see how much we know, yet we don't put into practice. Isn't it humiliating sometimes when you realize how much you know about certain things in life, and yet you don't do anything about them? For example, in communication, have you ever had a bad communication day where you will say something or hear something from someone, and it is not what you intend to say or what you intend to hear from other people? Maybe that is not what they said. Excuse me. So at this time, if you get a shock, a reality shock in your life, it is very good and very, very important. And those shocks will show us exactly what we need to let go, what we need to embrace, what we need to attract, what we need to dispel and remove from our life, what we learn to receive, and what we need to give. These are very, very important items in our life that will balance. You see, we can't just be getting, and not giving. We can't just be talking, and not listening. We can't just embrace everything without healthy boundaries around us. So the Libra energy tells us, take a look at your life and see, what do you really want to manifest? What you really want to manifest is something that you are going to define yourself. Of course, I can tell you what we should manifest, or other people can tell you, books can tell you. That is really not as important as what you think you should manifest. What is the divinity in you that needs to manifest? That is really up to you, because how you see your divinity is an important characteristic of your life. So we have many, many fluctuations in our life. Disappointment and joy, failure and success, sadness and happiness, right and wrong. We have dark nights and bright days. We have pleasures and plenty of pain. And eventually, through all these fluctuations, we come to a very important understanding in our life, which is what? What is the unmovable spirit in me that is the fulcrum of my life, that will not change whether I am fearful or fearless, whether I accept or reject? It doesn't change. And that is the keynote that will bloom and manifest in our life, which is that true inner divinity, which will be showing in us as divine love, divine indifference, to all the fluctuations in our life. So in Libra we have the scale of balance, one side going up, one side going down, and going up and down. And in the middle we have the fulcrum that stands still. And that is the real us. So all this energy of balancing, of going up and down, adjusting and readjusting, that we don't truly understand until we manifest it. We don't know how to manifest something until we put it into practice. It is not just in the realm of our mind, in the realm of ideas. When we put it into practice, then it becomes true wisdom and understanding and true knowledge. And it becomes truthful for us. So the energy of the balancing, or the process of balancing, look what it says here on page 65. It is beautiful and I'd like to read it for you. The energy of balance, or balancing process, awakens in us a recognition that the pairs of opposites are not us. That's interesting. Are not us. This is the whole message of the Bhagavad Gita, the sacred book of the Hindu faith, and the total purpose of evolution. That is the whole purpose. Once that awakening comes for one moment in our soul, that you are going toward the unchangeable, unmoving part of you, you can solve all your problems. Isn't that beautiful? That is amazing, and I've seen that, of course, in my personal life. I've also seen it in my consulting with other people and counseling, that we are really looking for that unchanging state of bliss, where the moods of happiness and unhappiness, love and hate, giving and not giving, are all gone. We are the unchanging one, that we stay unmoved and consistent in the truth that we hold, in the love that we hold, and in the purpose and direction of our life that we hold. So if we look at this power of Libra, it is a power that's going to come into our life, and however you utilize it, you are going to find in these moments, in the next few days and next few weeks, what is the unmoving, eternal, unchangeable part of who you are, that you can rely on no matter what happens in your life. And once you realize what that is, you will have tremendous power and courage to face all the problems in our life and solve all the problems. It puts everything in perspective when we are able to do that. Isn't that beautiful? So that is just a short, brief summary of this chapter. And I recommend that you read the entire chapter, meditate on the different parts of it. And one of the best ways to study these Wisdom of the Zodiac chapters is to start at the new moon period and use that 2-week period moving up to the full moon time to read and ponder on every page and try to actualize what is telling you to do at this time. So now, if you would like to join me in the meditation for Libra, this is given on page 68 of the Wisdom of the Zodiac, again volume 3. We will start with relaxing and closing our eyes and just having a moment of peace inside of us. We will say the great invocation slowly and with deliberateness. And this is the original form of the great invocation. We will sound 3 ohms silently, or you can do it out loud if you prefer. And the meditation seed thought is, give 5 answers to this question, and I will guide you through it. How can I balance my life between spiritual values and their expressions? So think of the 3 or 5 spiritual values that you hold dear and see how you can express them in your daily life. We will do this for a few minutes, and if you need extra time, simply put the video on hold, take as much time as you need, think about these ideas, and then take the time to write them out. And then if you will repeat after me this beautiful mantra, more radiant, and we will close again with 3 ohms. So if you are ready, let us sit up and put your spine erect, close your eyes, and put a smile on your face. That's very important so that you're relaxed. You're not serious, you're relaxed, and be in complete peace and serenity. And imagine the thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people doing this meditation with us in some form or another throughout the world at this time. Take a deep breath and relax. Let us say the great invocation together. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Now let us say 3 silent Ohms. The seed thought for meditation is, how can I balance my life between spiritual values and their expression? How can I balance my life between spiritual values and their expression? First, think of a few spiritual values that you cherish and how you can express them and be in balance. Please repeat after me. More radiant than the sun, purer than the snow, subtler than the ether is the self. the spirit within my heart. I am that self. That self am I. Visualize yourself standing as a steady fulcrum of light, love, and spiritual purpose. And radiate that energy out to the world as we say 3 ohms together. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope you have a wonderful and balancing energy in your life. Thank you.